It's 12 minutes past 5 on Sunday, the 21st of March, and for the next 30 days, I'm going to be waking up at 5 a.m.
This was me, almost 2 years ago. I was spending my mornings waking up at 5 a.m, taking a cold shower, exercising, doing yoga, planning my day to the minute, and doing everything that the internet had told me about getting the most productive start to the day. And now, 2 years later, I'm here to tell you why I have a massive problem with this sort of morning routine. They've become the staple of influencer lifestyle advisors, those people telling you that there is one perfect way to start your day. It's entirely over-curated, aiming to show off the healthiest, most disciplined, endorphin-boosting routine that you could possibly imagine. It's then suggested that we imitate that, with our green juice, ginger shot, skincare, yoga, exercise, and everything on top. And then after all of that, you start your day. And someone will still tell you how wrong it is. My main problem with all of this is the imitation. I think we imitate because we want to be seen to be doing the right thing. We don't ask ourselves why we're doing these things, and they're not driven by our own internal wants and needs.
Oh, fuck.
Fundamentally, these routines are extrinsically driven when we're just copying what's good for somebody else.
The whole point of a routine is for it to be sustainable. If it's healthy or improves your productivity, then amazing, but if it's unsustainable, it's not worth jack. If we're just trying to copy what works for somebody else without actually thinking whether or not that suits our needs, we're likely to lose motivation and discipline for that routine because it's not centered around activities that drive us. It's like putting the wrong fuel in your car. It's not going to take you to the end of the road. It's doomed to fail.
Now, to address the irony of me telling you what I think you should do when that's exactly what I hate about the fact people are showing off their morning routines, all I'm trying to do here is save you a little bit of time, a bit of anguish. I have, unironically, tried to imitate these high productivity routines and activities in the past, and unsurprisingly, they've all failed. Given, without a doubt, some form of morning routine is better than me rolling from bed to desk directly at 8:59 a.m, I wanted to look at how I could build a morning routine that actually fit my needs. So that's what I did by following these steps. For me, I wanted some time for myself in the morning. I work a 9 to 5. There's nothing worse than getting out of bed and literally the first thing you do is log into your laptop. We're not all living the influencer lifestyle, and sometimes getting some meaning out of your morning is as simple as having a moment of time to yourself before you start the daily grind. My skin was getting quite bad towards the back end of last year, so I wanted to fix that. I also found I wasn't giving myself the time to shower before work, leaving me feeling a bit grim throughout the day. I like my coffee, so I wanted to take some time to make and enjoy a half-decent flat white, and I like to read. Ideally, that'd be in there somewhere. But all of this needs to take into account that I don't want to compromise on sleep, and that's the foundation for my routine. My next goal is to lose a bit of timber, so I want my routine to be flexible enough to allow some exercise, or maybe a bit of meal planning time. Nothing game changing, but building the habit of my routine opens up that malleability to make small but meaningful changes. This step's pretty optional if you're not trying to hit a specific goal at the moment, but for me it was important. Look, the moral of all of this is that your routine should actually be driven by something you give a shit about instead of just copying whatever it might be that somebody else does. If you want to use it as a vehicle to get healthier, then do it. If you want to do it, like me, to get a bit of time back in your day, then focus on that. And if you want to even just use it as a way to plan your day before it starts, then great. Find your own meaning for it, make it personal, and avoid copycatting for the sake of it. And that's actually how to have a good morning routine. I'm currently working on a tool that allows me to make meaningful self-improvement changes in my life one at a time. This morning routine was really the foundation for that, and it was the first habit that needed to be built. If you enjoy watching this video, you may enjoy watching me try and give up social media for 30 days, especially as that's something I may revisit in my self-improvement journey. If you want to hear more about what I learned throughout this process, or you want to get going on a bit of self-improvement of your own, make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know your thoughts on this video in the comments. Thanks for watching, and keep moving forward.